Hey everybody, this is Sylvain's paralogue. It's our very first one for a character who isn't part of the main team. I don't really want those characters to fight and gain experience, so my standard procedure will be to give them the Seros Holy Monks and make them use Stride. That way, everyone else gets to use battalions with real stats, including, potentially, the second Stride battalion that is one of this map's rewards. This is a route map where the team starts out split in two. Because of that, this is going to be one of the rare non-auxiliary battles where I'll deploy Marianne as something other than a dancer. While dancing would still help, it's not as impactful when my team is already spread out and most people can get where they need to go by themselves. So Marianne will keep training up as a cavalier instead. Balthus will do something interesting on this map. I've given him the Silver Shield in order to stack protection. Combined with his personal ability, he'll become almost unkillable once he's below half HP. When he needs to, he can use Draining Blow to recover health. His Major Crest of Chevalier has a good chance to add even more healing on top. That makes Balthus capable of handling a lot of enemies by himself. Aside from that, there's nothing too unusual going on. I'm just trying to train everyone up to level 20 now, and most of my units have finished their important class masteries, so they're just looking for skill and experience points. This map is really nice for that because it's not too hard, there are lots of things to kill, and there are even multiple bosses. The deployment limit here is 11, so I can use almost everyone. Unfortunately, Sylvain steals one spot. Lawrence is sitting out because he's already promoted.
Okay.
One job that Mage Byleth does better than anyone else is Nosferatu tanking. He can fight every enemy over here without much trouble.
Leave it to me.
I may not be using a dancer, but I'm still taking advantage of the available movement tech. Leone lands up next to the archer boss. Since she's a sniper, she can handle all these archers on enemy phase.
I got this.
As a grappler, Raphael can run into these thickets and deny them to the enemy.
Let's get to it.
Leone pins the two nearest archers so that they can't attack Raphael or Ignatz. Balthus has this northeastern area all to himself. He has pretty good chances to dodge in the thickets, and once he does get hurt, he'll take minuscule amounts of damage. There are 4 stealable iron shields on this map, and that's a big reason why it's not worth buying shields. Even if you really want a lot of them for some reason, you can get them all here.
Let us away.
Flame trades with Marianne to make her equip a Levin sword, with which Marianne can counterattack on enemy phase.
Who, me?
I don't want Hilda to fight the mages. Luckily, she can fly out of range and engage this brigand and armored knight duo instead.
I'm on it.
I'll need Sylvain to use Stride, but not yet. He just waits out of range.
Watch and learn.
Thanks to his model leader ability, Byleth's Church of Seros soldiers are stacking up those defensive stats fast. Balthus takes 0 from these brawlers, but that doesn't stop them from trying. They'd rather quadruple attack him than fight Petra. Over here with Flayn and Marianne, it's a similar story. The mages can't hurt either of them, but Flayn does less damage back.
Let's try.
Raphael can use Rushing Blow on this knight to move a few extra spaces. Now that Byleth has softened these enemies up, it's time for Lexithia to take over. She needs accuracy now, not movement. I have her use Absolute Defense. This is a DLC exclusive gambit that provides a giant one-turn defense boost. The point of using it here is that it discourages enemies from attacking Byleth so that Lysithea can get more kills. Like Raphael, Ignatz also gets free movement through rough terrain, so he can reach this archer right away. I have to be careful to use the sword that won't break. Hilda's badly wounded, but she doesn't have to stop and heal yet. The mercenary down south can't quite kill her. If she pins down the armored knight and ends up at a position where only the merc can reach her, then she'll be safe. I'd like for Marianne to ride out to the west, but this mage is in the way. After he's dead, she can go fight the knight on enemy phase. Balthus can start using the northeastern boss as his punching bag. Instead of rushing things, I'm going to delay as long as possible, using combat arts against the boss over and over again. That way, Balthus and Claude both get to do a lot of training, while everyone else clears the rest of the map. The boss does have a melee range battalion, but Balthus can just eat the hit. Lysithea finally gets to use Vantage to go on a killing spree. Some AI stupidity can be really amusing, like this. The mages could actually hurt Petra, but she doubles them and would kill, so they tickle Flayn instead.
Sword.
With Stride, Raphael can kill this mage and then reach the southern boss next turn.
This might be my limit.
Lysithea is going to kill the brawler. Byleth could have missed because of Tomebreaker. If that had happened, Lysithea still would have been able to kill using Miasma. Hilda uses Spike to almost ensure a kill. Then she flies northwest, where Byleth can heal her back to almost full.
You're the best.
Using Sword Dance, Marianne has very good chances to dodge here. Now I want her to pull that brigand from the north and fight him as well. Second Iron Shield acquired. Petra's making out like a bandit. I'm probably not going to use all these, but I don't care about giving Petra experience right now, so this gives her something to do.
I'll manage.
And Ignatz can grab the third shield while he's up here. Petra doubles the Dark Mage boss and Flame doesn't, so again, Flame is the target. Maybe this goes without saying, but the core of my strategy on this map isn't anything fancy. I just did the most obvious thing at each corner of the map. I put my physical tank in the northeast corner to fight melee units. I had my res tank battle the mages in the southeast. I used my sniper to fight the enemy archers, and I had my best mixed tank fight the mixed mage and melee group in the southwest. And now Petra gets the last shield. It's actually somewhat useful to take this one because doing so cuts the armor boss's protection.
That helps.
Unlike most enemy armored knights, this boss does not have armored blow. I haven't moved anyone close to the thieves carrying the loot yet. Imagine a rectangle extending 3 spaces in all directions from the onager. That zone is the trigger to make the thieves start running for the exits. They also start moving on turn 4.
Who, me?
Marianne continues beating up inaccurate axe units. She retreats into a thicket, boosting her avoid even further.
Just try.
Okay, very good.
Sylvain can stick with the group, but also get out of the Armored Knight's range by hiding behind Leone. Unlike the thieves with loot, this one is actually aggressive. Hilda can slow down this thief by using a gambit on him. The thieves with loot won't attack even if they're frozen, so there's no point waiting next to him.
Thank you.
Leonie can feed this kill to Ignatz. Sylvain sets up in position to use Stride next turn. Marianne can keep playing with the boys.
Let me at him.
I don't want all of those thieves to keep running to the northeastern exit, away from all my other units, so Balthus will have to get rid of this boss.
That's you're still.
Likewise, Flame takes out the mage boss. Now all the thieves will be funneled south, right into Byleth, Hilda, Lysithea, and Raphael.
Another take out those.
I want Petra to go back east, but before she leaves, she can upgrade Raphael's shield. After trading, Raphael will automatically equip the topmost gauntlets in his inventory. The steel gauntlets let him do more damage, making up for the fact that he loses Death Blow and isn't quadding on enemy phase. I made Hilda stop over a thicket tile so that the enemy couldn't use the terrain against her. Moving Petra to the east was purely about giving Flame someone to rescue. She would have had nothing to do on this turn otherwise. I'm trying to wrap things up now, so Marianne needs to start killing people.
So nice of you.
I'm still making an effort to use the Professor's Guidance boost whenever possible.
Very nice.
And again, Leone can set up a kill for Ignatz.
Amazing.
I got this.
This might be my limit.
Sorry.
I'll manage.
Ahem. And again, Leone can set up a kill for Ignatz.
I will get the victory.
Ready anytime.
Now I can let Ignatz break his sword. With B riding, Marianne has the best chance she can hope for to pass the Paladin exam. Balthus is so close to level 20. If I feed him just a little more, I won't have to deploy him on the next map. A timely swap puts Flane in range to attack a thief.
Let us away.
I want Leone to weaken another target. I do not want her to use the Onager.
I'll manage.
Stay focused.
Thanks. Who, me?
With another thief dead, it's time to map out some Knowledge Gem shenanigans for the final turn.
Ready anytime.
Ignatz is packing Assault Troop. He can use it to kill one thief and stun both of the others.
I'll back you up.
Since Balthus needs that extra bit of XP, I want the enemies around Marianne to go toward him. The way this map works is that each enemy other than the thieves with loot is tied to a boss. If their boss is dead, enemies at low HP will ignore your units and retreat toward that boss's corner. The Knowledge Gem is currently on Flane. I want to be able to move in such a way that I can trade it around from near the Armored Knight boss up to the thieves.
I got this.
It says ×4, but Raphael's iron gauntlets only have 1 hit left in them.
This might be my limit.
Hey, thanks.
I'm on it.
I will get the victory.
I'm taking the time now to try to map out everything I'm going to do in my head and make sure I'm right. I'm trying to give almost everyone an action, and I also want to leave the kills for the units who need them.
Let us away.
This brigand has run just barely into Balthus's range. There we go, he's ready for promotion.
Wait.
Marianne can take care of the brawler.
People like...
Rescuing Petra is just free experience. Second, Petra uses Assembly on the last boss. That way she can deal chip damage without killing, and she also pulls him off the stronghold. Might as well make Hilda equip her hand axe for the link bonus.
Sorry.
Let's get to it. Apologies.
For catching all the thieves, we get 10,000 gold, a longbow, and a talisman. I won't use my stat boosters immediately, but I will spend them all by the end of next month. That's all for now. I'll see you next time at the Rhodos Coast. Please subscribe and follow along.